If you saw this infamous bookmark on TikTok and you want to know how to make it, follow along with me today. So we'll start with making the triangular part. I tied a knot around my hook and then chain 2. I used a 3mm hook, but depending on your yarn, use a suitable hook. For the first row, we're gonna work in the first chain, the one away from our hook, and we're gonna put in it 2 single crochet. Then we're gonna chain 1 and flip our work. For row 2, we're gonna place single crochet in each stitch, which means we'll end up with 2 single crochet again in this row. Then again we'll chain 1 and flip our work. For row 3, we'll start by making increases. So we're gonna make an increase in the first stitch and an increase of single crochet in the second stitch, and in total it will be 4 single crochet in this row. Then chain 1 and flip your work. In the fourth row, we're gonna just make 1 single crochet in every stitch, which means it will be 4 single crochet at the end. Then chain 1 and flip your work again. In the fifth row, we'll start with an increase in the first stitch, so 2 single crochet in the same stitch, then 1 single crochet in the second, 1 single crochet in the third chain, and then the last chain, the fourth one, will do an increase, so 2 single crochet in the same chain, which means an increase in the first and in the last chain. Then chain 1 and flip to start row number 6. For row 6, we'll just make 1 single crochet in every chain. So we have 6 chain, we're gonna make 6 single crochet without any increases. Then chain 1 and flip your work. And in the 7th row, start by making an increase in the first stitch. So 2 single crochet in the first stitch, then 1 single crochet in the second, 1 single crochet in the third, 1 single crochet in the fourth, and 1 single crochet in the fifth. In the sixth and the last stitch, make 2 single crochet in the same stitch, which means an increase in the last stitch. Chain 1 and flip your work. For row 8, we'll make just single crochet in every stitch. So we'll have 8 single crochet in 8 chains. Then chain 1 and flip your work. For row 9, we'll start with an increase of single crochet in the first stitch. Then we'll make 1 single crochet in the second stitch, 1 single crochet in the third, 1 single crochet in the fourth, 1 single crochet in the fifth, and 1 single crochet in the sixth, 1 single crochet in the seventh, and the eighth and last one will do an increase, so 2 single crochet in the same stitch. Chain 1 and flip your work. For row 10, it is 1 single crochet in every stitch, so we already have 10 single crochet, and we're gonna do 10 single other crochet in every chain, 1 single crochet. Then chain 1 and flip your work. For row 11, we'll start with an increase in the first stitch, which means 2 single crochet in the same stitch. Then we're gonna make 1 single crochet in the second stitch, 1 single crochet in the third stitch, 1 single crochet in the fourth stitch, 1 single crochet in the fifth stitch, 1 single crochet in the sixth stitch, 1 single crochet in the seventh stitch, 1 single crochet in the eighth stitch, 1 single crochet in the ninth stitch, and in the last stitch, the 10th one, we'll do an increase, so 2 single crochet. Then chain 1 and flip your work again. For row 12, we'll make single crochet in every stitch without any increases, and we will end up like we started with the 12 single crochet in this row. To make the triangle bigger, we'll continue with what we are doing. So one row we will increase in the first and the last stitch, and the other row it will be only single crochet until you reach the desired size. I think I ended at 16 row only because I wanted a smaller triangle, but you do the size that you want depending on the size you want, if you want it bigger or smaller depending on the book that you desire to make the bookmark for. I will write some measurement up so you can follow them if you didn't pick up the rhythm or the pattern by now. But in general, as I said, it's one row with an increase at the first and the last stitch, and other row with no increases at all, just single crochet, and chain 1 and flip between every row. Here I reached the last row and I'm finishing the triangle, and we are gonna transfer to the next step. And now after I reached the length that I want, I will place it over the book that I want the bookmark for, and make sure that the measurement is right and I'm happy with how it looks. Then to unify the whole look of the triangle, we start by making single stitches around the whole triangle. This also will help us later to make the thread that will connect the piece. So make single stitches around the whole triangle, going row by row and stitches by stitches until you are done, like I'm doing in front of you. I like this part, or I feel that it's necessary because it gives the triangle more defined angle and pieces rather than the ridgy angle that you will end up with if you didn't do it. Finish this part and meet me to continue. Now we are reaching the last few stitches in this triangle, and when we reach the last one, we'll start making chains. These chains are the thread that will connect the whole triangle together. So make it chains. There's no exact number of how many chains you should make. You should measure it in the book when you are satisfied with how long it is. For now, just make a number of a chain. This exact string of chains will connect later to the other side of the triangle, to the opposite side of the corner that you are working in. So put that in mind while you are making your chains. Here I'm measuring the triangle. In comparison to the book, you can see that the chain wasn't enough. It didn't connect from one side to other, so I needed to add more chains. Keep measuring in comparison to the book and adding more chains until you reach the exact length that you want and it's suitable to wrap around the book, but let it be a bit tight. If you made it a bit loose, it may not hold your book as it should. Here I'm measuring it again and it looks perfect, it looks suitable, and I will now connect it. To connect it, just find the other corner and slip stitch the chain into it, and then cut the yarn. We're almost done. We need just another string from the top corner to the string that we already made. To make the last string, go to the top corner, enter your hook inside the top stitch and pull out the yarn. Then start making chains. Again, we'll measure against the book, so there is not a definite number of chains that you will need. So make a chains until you can connect it to the already thread that we made first, and that can wrap also around the book. I don't know what to say here than chain until it's enough. You can see me how I'm trying to posture the thread in the middle and measure the string against it, because we're gonna connect it to the middle at the end. Here I'm trying to put the book in comparison to the bookmark, and when I'm satisfied with the length, then it is time to connect the both threads. Now it is time to connect both threads, the one that we made in the shape of a loop and the other one that we just finished chaining. So find the middle of your string. Try to find the middle. You can count or just find it by looking at it, and then connect it by a slip stitch as you see me doing. By doing this part, then we are finished. The bookmark is finished. Just cut the thread, weave in the ends, make sure it looks good, and that's it. Now I'm gonna show it how you can assemble it over your book and how it looks at the end. Here are just more footage of how it should look, and just for you when you are doing yours to compare. But in general, this is the end look, and I'm gonna now put it over the book.